Alright, production of tetraphenylcylcopentadienone. In my round bottom, I already have a stirrer and I've measured out 29 drops of the diphenylacetone. Now its melting point is just over room temperature, so I had to put it in the warm water bath, and then I used it, which is what, and it's been long enough that it's starting to solidify again. So 29 drops of that, 1.5 grams of the benzyl, and the ethanol called for in your instructions. So we're going to take that, clip it to the reflux condenser, drop it down into the already warm water bath, and start it stirring. In a few minutes we'll come back and the benzyl will all be dissolved, and we can start adding the ethanylated KOH as our base catalyst to get this process started. Alright, all our solids have dissolved, and so now the ethanylated KOH, it just means potassium hydroxide that's dissolved in ethanol, not water. And I'm going to add it straight down the condenser, kind of drop-wise. And you can tell that the reaction is very quick because the color change, it has already started. And actually I've only added in less than a milliliter of the ethanylated KOH. This reaction works so well that one year I took it and did it for actually had my daughter's high school chemistry class do it on the bench top without refluxing, and they still got 65 to 70% yields just in a warm water bath for about 5 minutes. Alright, the instructions though say to give that about 15 minutes. You can tell by the water it's obviously up to at least 85, and the solvent is ethanol, so anything more than that doesn't really help. So we'll let it sit here for a few. 15 minutes later or so, and our reaction's complete. And if you happen to get a nice look, it actually is a bit purple. It's kind of the iodine and starch purple black, but we're gonna let this cool and then we're gonna put it in an ice bath to make sure all of our product precipitates. All right, now I'm going to collect the tetraphenylcylcopentadienone via vacuum filtration. And you can see what it looks like just coming out of the round bottom. In addition to icing the round bottom, I've iced a graduated cylinder with just some more ethanol, as that's my solvent. And so I can use the cold to rinse and hopefully transfer over even more of my product. In addition, I'm going to dump that on top of the product already sitting in the Buchner and use it as sort of a wash to make sure all the rest of the reaction mixture that gets out. So one more. A little shake. Try not to move the filter too much because I don't want any solid going out from underneath it, but I would like it sort of more evenly distributed than it originally came out. So there we have it. Okay, purple, black crystals. When they get dry, they'll be nice and shiny, and maybe we can get a final picture with one of the lab techs. But I'm going to let that filter for a while, then we're going to dry it and get a mass on it.